What's good, fam bam? Welcome back to another episode of Loped Out TV. You already know how we do it, man. We're going to keep it loped out, no doubt, for real. And we coming at you with another loped out banger. And this one right here, we're going to be talking a little bit about the Canelo Crawford fight. I know individuals going to be like, man, you late, bro. That fight was Saturday. You already into the middle of the week. Well, you know what? I've been busy. You know what I'm saying? But we're not only talking about the fight, bro. We're more talking about the aftermath of the fight, right? Everyone thought that Canelo was going to win. Majority had their money on Canelo. So if you bet it on Crawford, you made some money. You know what I'm saying? And if you bet it like the high bet, you probably made a lot of money. But the aftermath of the fight, Canelo was catching a lot of slack from the Raza community. Well, not even just the Raza community, but even, the African-American black community. The black community saying that's what you get for downplaying Crawford, acting like Crawford wasn't a worthy opponent, this, that, and the third. And if you watch the interviews and the press conferences up to the fight, promoting the fight, all that, yeah, Canelo may have put his foot in his mouth a little bit, no lie. But at the end of the day, that's what fighters do most of the time to hype the fight up. Are they saying it and they mean it? Probably not. You know what I'm saying? Unless they just got some personal issues going on. But these fighters don't usually mean they saying when it comes to the press conferences. You know what I'm saying? They're just hyping the fight up. They're getting everybody excited to come spend that money on that fight. Buy that pay-per-view. Go to the fight. Buy them seats. All that. So the aftermath of the fight, like I said, individuals all on Canelo, man. All on Canelo. The Raza saying he should retire. This, that, and third. And he may retire. It wouldn't even be a bad move if he retired. I mean, the man ain't hurt for nothing. You know what I'm saying? He's officially a billionaire. So, whether he lost the fight or won the fight, he still won the fight. You know what I'm saying? But individuals don't seem to... After he lost the fight, individuals seem to have forgot. They don't seem to remember or even think about, yeah, he lost this fight. What was it, like 68? He did 68 fights, 68 wins in a row or something. I mean, the man's record is unbelievable. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got to take a loss sometimes. There's nobody in this world and anybody says, but I ain't never took a loss. You a damn lie, or you ain't never been through nothing, or you have never tried to do anything worth doing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody takes a loss. Everybody got to deal with a little disappointment sometimes. That's life. Canelo's no different. He had to lose sometime. You know what I'm saying? He had to lose sometime. And then, all the shit that he does for his people, who cares if he lost the fight? That man goes beyond for his people. You know what I'm saying? Look at how he helps less fortunate people. People that he sees struggling and still fighting the good fight every day. He helps, man. That's it. You know what? To me, it wouldn't even matter if he lost every fight he went to. As long as he showed up the fight, and then the way that he helps his people, bro, who cares about the fight? He's showing up for the fight, and he's fighting the fight. You know what I'm saying? And he's helping his people with whatever he gets out of it. There's a lot of celebrities, a lot of athletes, a lot of everybody out there that's got hella money, and they don't help nobody. They ain't helping nobody. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Raza's got to stop being so hard on their own. Facts. Shout out to Crawford, man. You know, Crawford went and gave that man his belts back. Which I know they're going to make Crawford his own belt. So really, it ain't like he just gave up the belts. You know what I'm saying? Because they're going to make him his own belts. But he could have kept those belts. Like, hell yeah, I beat that fool. He was talking all this and that in the press conference. And I got that win. So I'm keeping these regardless. No, man. He went and showed respect to Canelo. He showed respect to Canelo's family. Great, man. I'm now a Crawford fan. And you know what I'm saying? I didn't even know who he was before this fight. I'm not going to lie. But that's not saying anything because I really don't keep up with sports. Then, yeah, the night of the fight, I would have my money on Canelo. But if one of my locals would have hit me up and be like, hey, fool, just for the sake of betting, you take Crawford, I'll take Canelo, I would have did it. I mean, I was sitting there betting, literally betting on the other fights, like I'll take green shorts. I'll take, that's how I usually bet. I don't know nothing that's going on, bro. I don't keep up with sports. I don't have time to keep up with sports. But, yeah, I'm now a Crawford fan, so anytime I see Crawford's name pop across the fight or pop up, I'll watch it, you know what I'm saying? And I'll definitely want to put my money on Crawford, Not just because he beat Canelo, but for the sportsmanship he showed, for the respect he showed Canelo as a fellow fighter, and the respect they showed each other at the end of it, man, I mean, like I said, Raza's got to stop being so hard on their own people, for one, man. Everybody, just talking down on Canelo like this man couldn't knock your ass out if you went and said it to his face. He lost the fight. So what? Everybody loses a fight sometimes. Are you really anybody says, bro, I ain't never lost a fight in my life. Depending on whatever, and different struggles in life is different fights. It ain't always got to be a physical knuckle fight. You know what I'm saying? Knuckle fight. We all go through different struggles, and each struggle's a different fight in life. It is what it is. But sometimes we all lose. We can't always win. We just can't. But losing makes you better. If you can get up from that loss and keep going, get on your feet and keep going, bro, you ain't lose. You learned. And that's just life. But yeah, man, I just wanted to get on there because I know a lot of individuals, talking. I've done seen so many everything, bro, all over social media talking crazy about Canelo losing that fight. But you ask me, he didn't lose nothing. He showed up. He went the full fight, all rounds. He got took out by a decision. And at the end of it all, he came out of it a billionaire, which him being the individual he is, we already know he's going to help his people with some of that. It's like, and he's not even obligated to do that, but he will. You know what I'm saying? And he has been. So, him losing that fight is not, so what? That's how I feel. So what? He lost. Still got love for Canelo, man. It's still Canelo. You know what I'm saying? And if he retires, hell yeah. Shit, I think he's done his part. He's earned that. If he doesn't retire, then I'll still be there to support his fights. To support him as an individual. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that being said, man, y'all let me know what y'all think about it. Much love, much respect. You already know how we do it, man. We just going to keep it loked out and no doubt for real. To the next one. And I'm out.
Loked Out TV, thought you knew. Keep it G and keep it fly. Loked Out merch, you got.